The game, no. Stunner. Nah. My new, where the new at? The hood right here, Chopper City. Chopper City, ghetto. Stunner. You know how it rolls. Talking that like shit. That. Right there.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What up, everybody?
You caught your mama getting a train ran on her. Oh, bro. Man, I would have shot him, man. Man, you caught your mama getting a train ran on her. Man, that, man, I would have flashed off. Man, I would have thought some shit was going on. I would have thought that was great, man. You saw your mama get about two, man, you supposed to do something. I don't give.
That nigga said he saw his mama getting a train ran on him. What the fuck?
So eventually it's gonna be fuck this radio shit. This shit is fucking antiquated. Let's go ahead and you know.
That's crazy. You feel that way. What about the artists that they given a chance to by playing their music? What about the artists that can't get their music played on the radio, and then they could do what they got to do, meet the DJ Charisma, meet the DJ Fuzz, and get their music played late night on the radio show?
So eventually it's gonna be fuck this radio shit. This shit is fucking.
All right. Like, you keep going to jail. I'm not gonna give you no money, and you keep going to jail. You just went to jail last week and leaving the strip club. First, you shot yourself in Cabaret East. Shot yourself. I got the recording. I'm gonna play that in a minute because you going to jail. All that other shit you be talking to everybody else, you going to jail. You are going to jail. You shot yourself. Then you went back to the strip club and fell asleep at the light. Come on, man. That's all, bro. Like, you keep going to jail.
Is there an afterlife? What's the deal? Said, is there an afterlife? That's what we talking about. Is there an afterlife? Do you believe there's an afterlife? Do you believe there's an afterlife? Is that what we on? Yes. You know why I believe there's an afterlife? Because there was a before life. Everything has a before, everything has a during, and then everything has an end, and then the after. I don't know what that entails. The after, though. I don't know what that entails. It'll be dumb not to seek the correct side. You said if there is, it'll be dumb not to seek the correct side. Well, if there's a treasure in the ground, it'll be your prerogative if you want to go look for it. I don't know if it'd be dumb. You might go find whatever you're looking for some other way. Shit. The correct side. And correct is subjective anyway. That's anybody's side. I mean, who's to say what side is correct? How is we to know? The afterlife. Are you talking about heaven and hell? The correct side, heaven and hell. So you're seeking the correct side. That's very interesting. Seeking the correct side. What's the thought process behind seeking the correct side? What are you looking for? Because I believe if there's heaven and there's hell, and you're seeking to go to the correct side in the afterlife, well, to define heaven and hell would be good and evil, good and bad, heaven and hell. You want to go somewhere bad or you want to go somewhere good? And I'm guessing you're calling the correct side the good side, right? Right. Okay. So all you would have to do is just do good. Be good, do good, with good intentions, and you should go to the correct side. If you do bad with bad intentions, then you might end up on the bad side. I don't know what's any other way I could seek it. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. It depends on what's considered bad. But I feel like if you harm others and you do harmful to others, then yeah, you'll go to the bad side. I guess. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not proven, but I guess, you know what I'm saying? That is the standard belief, the common belief of most people. But who's to say? Look, now get with me now. This might get a little crazy. Who's to say everybody just go to heaven? No matter what you do, there is no hell. What if that was a thing? What if hell is an idea put into people's minds? Hell, the afterlife and all that, burn, the eternal damnation was put into your mind so you will be forced to do good. So out of others' fear for you not doing good. So they created this idea for a fear if you wouldn't do good. Now me, I'm going to do good because I want to go to heaven. Now I'm just saying, what if there was no hell? What if no matter what, God called everybody to heaven? He says either death and that's it, or eternity. That's a good idea. You could die and not do nothing, just be there in darkness, or you could have heaven and be reborn again into a new life, right? Or into heaven, or whichever way you want to see it, or your perspective of the situation may be. Eternity and suffering is kind of scary. I think death is scary. I think everything after that is kind of scary though. When you think? Don't you think going to heaven is kind of scary too? Like everything, like death, hell, or heaven. I think I think the idea of death and everything that comes with it is scary. So to really balance it out, I'd be like, damn, I'm dead. Like, you feel me? Like fuck. Like I'm dead. Like, you know? Shouldn't the wise seek the correct side of eternity? Shouldn't the wise seek the correct side of eternity? The wise seek the correct side of eternity. I think if we're talking about heaven or hell, right? Or death and eternity, right? That means being good or bad. All you have to do is do good. I don't think you have to have no specific belief system. I don't think you have to be saved by nothing. I don't think none of that. I think if you just intentionally do good upon others, you're going to go to the correct side of eternity, no matter what. And how about this? Who's to say what's the correct side? You going where God say your ass going no matter what. And know what? If God sends you to hell, then you might deserve to be there. And that's the correct side for you. What up, Rashad? What up, big dog?
Press game.
We're talking about heaven and earth. Oh, wow. 8 likes. 9 likes. We're talking about eternity. We're talking about life right now. We're talking about thereafter. Do you believe there's an afterlife? This is the shit we talking about. I'm trying to explain to my guy on Twitch. I'm Boo Guy and Boo Guy. What that means. I'm gonna say pauses because I don't know what that means. That we all know what wrong is and we all know what right is. Do right unto others. Try to do right by your intentions. Try to have righteous intentions. And you should go to the correct side, no matter what your belief system is. Whether you're Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Hindu, Buddhist. As long as you do good to other people and try to have good intentions, no matter what, you should go to the good side. You should. But, the Christians got this saying they always use. I used to hear when I was a kid going to church. They be like, my God is a funny God. They just say something. What if everybody just go to hell? How about that? How about this? How about God just don't like the way the whole earth was even acting, and when you die, you go to hell, and we all come anew after going to hell? How about that? What if it was that? Like, cause none of this is proven. So we could have all the imaginary thesis we can about this situation. He said, if the creator send messages to us, aren't those the instructions? I mean, which instructions? I believe the basic instructions of all. Listen, I read the Torah. I have a Quran. We have a Bible. Okay? We have read those as well. Okay? There's a couple other books out there. The Catholic Bible, I skimmed through a little bit. I skimmed through a couple other versions of the Bible. Okay? Boom. For the most part, do good with good intentions to your fellow man. Raise your kids up righteously and teach them to have good intentions and try to do as much good as possible and not harm others. That's the basic of all books. If you can just do that, I don't care what you believe in, which book you pick up, long as you can be good to other people with good intentions and try not to infringe on nobody else's quality of life, I believe you're going to go to heaven. I don't care if you never read the Quran. I don't care if you never read the Bible. I don't care if you never read the Torah. I don't care if you even believe in any of the books. But as long as you do good to others with the intentions on doing good and try not to infringe on others people's happiness and well-being in life, you gonna be good. If that's what we're saying. If there's heaven and hell, which is good and bad, that means if you do good, you go to the good side. You do bad, you go to the bad side. You harm people, you take a life and anything like that, you go into the bad side. You do good upon everybody, you do charity, you speak well in others, you feel me? You try to be pleasant, you should go to the good side. If someone hurt you badly, you're really, what? If someone hurt you badly, you really be hoping the judgment day is real, right? No. Nope. If someone hurt you badly, you really be hoping the judgment day is real, right? Judgment day is real. As soon as I catch up with you. You hurt me, I hurt you. Hurt people. You know what I'm saying? We are creatures of habit. We are habitual. We are creatures of habit. We are habitual. Humanly repetitive. You hurt me, I'm more likely going to hurt you. If you throw a rock at a bear and try to hurt a bear, he's more likely going to run towards you and attack you, okay? I'm just saying. I don't got to wait for Judgment Day. You hurt me badly and you get away? Yeah, I'm pray that you get yours in the long run, but not if I can see you, touch you, and reach you. I don't gotta wait for nothing. We holding court. We holding Judgment Day today. Judgment Day is today. Win or lose or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Judgment Day will be today for you, brother. I mean, yeah, no one ever escaped penalties. You could wait for God to handle all your situations, but you know, some things you gotta be hands-on with. God help those who help themselves. What they used to say? The good God wants you to meet him halfway sometimes. God wants you to meet him halfway. You get to the battle, God gonna make sure you win it. You gotta put some work in too. So trust me, I'm not gonna wait for Judgment Day. I am Judgment Day. You hurt me badly. I am Judgment Day. Know that. Know what you talking about? I am Judgment Day. I don't know who you waiting on. I'll be on Skid Row right now if I waited for everything. Can't wait for everything, bro. You got to meet the Lord halfway. Straight up. You can't be out here waiting on everything, hoping God just gonna land the money in your lap or help you get to who judged Hitler and the likes. Who judged Hitler? The world judged Hitler, bro. The world, bro. He's not the most liked motherfucker around, okay? He's not the much liked dude, bro. And listen, America judged him. And when them Americans was coming, what Hitler do? He ran up in the room and shot himself because he knew he was going to be judged. We not going to go there. He was judged. Like I said, and why? Because wasn't nobody sitting around with saying, well, we just going to let God handle Hitler. Americans came for Hitler. Them army niggas was coming. They was coming up the steps. No. Nope. No, he didn't. Nigga said he died a peaceful death. Let me see. How did Hitler die? Adolf Hitler committed suicide on April 3rd, 1945 after being hunted by the Soviet troops storming Berlin. I don't know. What you want to see it? Do you need to see it? Look, right here. Adolf Hitler. April 30th, holed up in a bunker under his headquarters in Berlin. Shot himself because he was being judged. He was being judged, bro. Your day was coming, and they didn't wait for God. They made that day. That's how I am. I'm active out here. I'm activated, bro. That's in my own life. I'm activated. You have to be activated in your life, bro. You can't be out here just waiting on stuff. What up, Demari? You can't just be out here talking crazy, man. Everybody gonna have to be judged for the things. You got to be held accountable. It just ain't. See, one thing about, like I said yesterday on my stream, thick line between the internet and real life. If this was today's time, Hitler probably would have lived to be 100. He would have said all that shit on the internet. He would have said all that shit on the internet, got some traction going. He would have been good. But now, in real life, you have to be held accountable for shit you say. If people know where you are and they can find you and they can come speak to you in public, like, man, you can come be held accountable, bro. And that's why he's dead. Yes. Would that compare to what he caused? Death is death, bro. Yes, it would. Death is death, bro. Death is death, bro. That's one thing for sure. Death is death. Death is death. So yes, it would. He dead. Other people dead. Death is death, bro. Every good book that you read says an eye for an eye. It might tell you that thou shalt not kill, but it also tells you an eye for an eye. Doesn't it say that? In most good books, I don't care if it's the Bible or the Quran. You said Bush caused millions of deaths too. No one is judging him. I mean, who's to say no one's judging him? There's people judging him. There's some people that champion him. Bush is living his life peacefully. I believe so. The first Bush died. The second Bush, he's alive. He's gonna die soon, though. So, say he hasn't been judged. I mean, public opinion. He'll be judged in the afterlife, as you say. As you say.
Press gang. Press gang. Press gang.
Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, follow if you're on Twitch. If you haven't followed the channel yet on Twitch, man, follow the channel, man. I am Boo Guy. You still ain't followed, big homie. So it is meaningful after all. What's meaningful? What are we talking about? What's meaningful? What's considered meaningful? this weed up, man. The afterlife, the judgment. Look, like I said, that's for him. Like I said, if he does good, then you're going to go to the good side. If you do bad, then you're going to go to the bad side. Only you know what you done. So that's for Bush to decide. He know where he going. Something in my eye. The fuck? That nigga know where he going. He know where he going. You one of them God soldiers. You one of them people that go around and like try to recruit people for the, for the faction. You know what I'm saying? You trying to recruit people for the holy war and shit. You one of them? Are you one of them? Cause I'm very interested. Cause you're like really beating around the bush. Like if it's something you want to just type, just say it. Like everybody should be Christian. Just everybody should be Muslim. Say what you want to say. Everybody should be Catholic. Like what are you beating around? Like you asking me about the afterlife and all this. Like what do you really want to say, bro? Like what do you really want to say? You still ain't followed nothing. What do you really want to say? What is this about the afterlife? Or you just some kind of like, you still ain't even state your claim yet. I don't know if you a Satanist or what. Are you a Satanist? You ain't said nothing. You ain't said, you ain't said Jesus is the way. You ain't said go call Allah. You ain't said nothing. You ain't said Allah, Akbar. You ain't say nothing. Tell me something, man. What's going on? We're just like we're hella beating around the point. Like, what is the point? Like, what do you believe? Tell me what you believe now. What do you think? The afterlife, the judgment. Okay. Boom. Everybody should seek the correct side in the afterlife. Now what? What are we getting at? Pick up the Bible, pick up the Quran. Like, what are you... Like, you're like, this is like a very leading conversation. So I'm trying to see where you're trying to lead me to. I've been actually kind of like duck and dive and like, you know what I'm saying? Dance around you, get me there. But now I'm kind of interested. It's like, man, what is this? Like, you're some kind of like, God soldier. Like, one of them people that be, what you, one of them Israelites? You could be an Israelite or something. What is you, bro? You on here doing all this, the afterlife, or what is you, man? Or you just so obsessed with death, that's what you want to talk about? I just want somebody to talk about death with me. What's going on, my nigga? Sometimes the conversation get too heavy for people, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Everybody should spare a thought about their next life before doing stupid shit. That's what I tried to spread. I guess. I think we all should think about the consequences of our actions before we do them. But there's certain things, man. You just gotta die behind, bro. Regardless of the afterlife situation. Whether you know you going to hell or not, some things you have to be willing to just die behind, bro. Whether you correct with God or not. In that moment, there's some things you have to be ready to die behind in that moment. you ain't gonna have time to get right with God and none of that. Like some things, you just have to be ready to die behind. Like kids and shit, like your kids and your loved ones and shit like that. You have to be ready to die behind them. Listen, like this, in the moment, right there. You don't have time to get right with God. Like, I'm about to get right with God. I'll be ready for y'all in a second. Let me get right with God, and I'm gonna die for you. No, you gotta be ready to go all out for certain things, bro. So, yeah. See? And some things is, everything's in intention. You might do a lot of bad shit with good intentions. I know a lot of people stuck in that type of life, doing a lot of the bad shit and the wrong shit, but they have great intentions. It's not as easy as it's not as black and white as everybody trying to make it. There's always a gray area, bro. Everybody try to make shit black and white, bro. There's a gray area for everything. It's not just black and white. There's not just a gang of bad kids out here doing shit, man. Yeah, YouTube. On the phone? Yeah, they added a lot of new creative features too. That is so ugly. All right. Let's at least move away from the black side. That'll be a good start. I mean, like I said, easier said than done. It's not just so all black and white for everybody, man. There's a gray area. Some people was born in the gray area. They reside in the gray area. You think he trying to say, like, just move away from the dark. Yeah. We can move away from the black side. Still that gray area. And once you get away from the black side, the gray area will be considered the new black side. Once you get rid of the black side, then when you're coming for the gray area. And the gray area going to be considered the black side now. So it's all about perception too. It's all about perception too. Perspective, should I say. Perspective. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. No one forces you to commit a hate crime. Yes, that's understandable. But a hate crime is still only subjective. Who calls it a hate crime? It depends what kind of crime are we talking about. 'Cause crime is crime. If something is illegal, it's illegal. Especially the black people. If something is illegal, it's illegal. You could put all the little fancy prefixes on it and all that. What constitutes a hate crime? Because look, this is how hate crime works, right? I'm walking down the street. Someone throws a can at me. Now that's assault. It's a misdemeanor assault. They threw a can at me. Right? Ouch. It misses. It misses. No harm, no foul. You go to jail, you get out. They're not even gonna take you to jail for that. They're gonna take you for assault. They're gonna write you they're gonna write you out from the substation. Feel me? Court date, they're gonna throw the case out because it's not really a crime. Feel me? We got into a spat or something. You threw a can at me. Boom. It missed. Okay? Now, you throw that same can at me. Nigger! Now you throw the can and say nigger. Now what? Huh? And now you say it with the hard ER. Now it's a felony hate crime. I hope I can. Now, when you do that, it's a felony hate crime. Neither one is right. It's still the same action being committed. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say it depends on the actual crime when we talk about hate crime. Because crime is crime, bro. Now, you could dress it up and fix it and try to change the narrative of the crime, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So that's not a crime in some countries, isn't it? I feel like it is. That's not a crime in some countries, isn't it? I'm just saying, if you throw something at me, and while you doing it, you calling me the N-word with the hard ER, it's a hate crime. But if you throw the can at me, it's a misdemeanor assault. Like, you threw something at me. You see what I'm saying? But if you yell out a specific word while you're doing it, now it's considered a felony hate crime. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So that's the part that confuses me. With when we dress these wrongs up with these fancy words. If it's wrong and it's illegal, just say that. Assaulting someone is illegal. Period. It's racism just alone, just even creating hate crimes. Now we talking about hanging somebody, news, all that type of shit, KKK and all this, like, you know what I'm saying, torturing the town or some shit like that. Yeah, those are hate crimes. Race riots and all that, no matter what culture it is, those are hate crimes. We're not gonna take all these minor infractions and because a person called you a name while they was doing it, or just because a person happened to be Asian that was the victim. The victim happened to be Asian. We calling it a hate crime. Or the person happened to call you a name while they was assaulting you. Now it's a felony hate crime. No, like, we have to address what hate crimes are. Cause we done watered it down so much. Like, Ann, you say a hate crime, it sounds like somebody called you a name. What, he called you a name or something? That's what it sounds like to me. We done watered down what a hate crime actually is. What you think, chat?
Press gang. Press gang.
You could know why? They wasn't considered crimes. That was the norm back then. Yeah, it was crimes. Yeah, we looking back now. We're judging it looking back in hindsight now, saying, oh, yeah, all of that was crimes. All the crimes they did to those black people back then, that was the norm in most of them places where that type of shit was happening. That was the standard way of American operation. That was the Americans' MO. That's the way it operated. It was legal. It was okay to beat your slave and to hang your slave at your plant. That was legal. It was legal. All that was legal for a long time. It was the regular standard way of the South. The army didn't come in because there was too many niggers hanging and all that. And I mean, from the trees and stuff. No, they didn't. They didn't do that. That was the standard way they was moving. And they was saying that wasn't a crime then. Now we looking back, those was crimes. Straight up. All that was crimes. Those are crimes. These niggas, my dad. This is crazy. I'm just saying. It's a judgment day for everybody. He said before the creator. Well, I believe that. I believe like that's the final judgment day. Like I mean, but I also believe like you're gonna get what you got coming before judgment day get here. I believe everybody's gonna stand before the creator. He's gonna open the book. He's gonna tell you where you're going. Whatever. You think you're gonna get scolded like that by a teacher someday? Yeah. No. You already been judged, bro. When you leave here, when you die, there is no stand before the creator. You're going where you're going. That's where you're going. You're not gonna stand there and he gonna look in your face and not know you're going where you're going. Where you're going there. I would like to know. I would like to know that too. I would like to know a lot of things. I would like to know there's going to be a bag of money when I open my front door. I would like to know that my rent's going to be paid. I would like to just know things. Everybody would like to know that. But yeah, but you know what? I do know. For every action, there's a reaction. Whether it's positive or negative. So no matter what it's called the butterfly effect. So whatever you do in this life too, gonna affect something else. And you will see. You will see if you're gonna get judged. Hopefully you make it to the day to get judged. I do know it depends on what you consider arrogant. Arrogance could be the thought of going to heaven. Arrogance could be the thought that you might be able to sit before the creator one day and be judged. That might be an arrogant thought. The thought of thinking that you're going to go, that might be arrogance. Oh yeah, we're all going to get judged. So they're going to get judged. All you doing bad over there, you're going to get judged. So the creator's going to judge you. That's arrogance right there too. The mere thought of thinking that everybody over there, you're getting judged too. That's an arrogant thought process. Oh, I can't wait before we get before the creator. He's going to judge you. You're judged already. He sees, look, God is all-knowing, all-seeing, omnious. Omnious. He's everywhere all at once. He's omnious. He's an omnious being. You already been judged. You are already, listen, right now, when the sun hits your face, when you stand outside, you are standing before the creator. When I pull my blinds up and I can see the stars and the moon, I am standing before the creator. When the wind blow past my face, I am standing before the creator. You are already, all this is God. All of this is God. Everything is God. Everything is God. So that's arrogance too. You've been judged already. He's omnious. You're already there. We already been judged. Each and every one of us. If our intentions are good, he already knows that. If your intentions or to fool the masses and try to trick God, he already knows that. You already been judged. So when your lights is out, you already going where you going. Trust that. Press gang, bro.
Press gang.
You going there. You will be there. Wherever that is meant for you. And guess what? And wherever you land, because God is never wrong in my book, that's gonna be the correct side. And wherever you land, because God is never wrong, that's gonna be the correct side for you. So it's up to people to figure out what's the correct side for them. If you want to be bad, then you know what's the correct side for you. You want to be good? You know what's the correct side for you? You want to harm other people and infringe on other people's happiness and well-being? Then you know what the correct side is for you? Amble guy said, good point. Thank you, bro. Just saying, man, like, I have this because oh shit. I feel like I'm empathetic to all belief systems in some aspect. That's why I had that perspective. Me, myself, I like to see myself from me as a particular thing, but you know, I'm empathetic to everybody else's beliefs, but at the same time, I recognize where it all makes it's all one belief at the same time. We're all saying the same thing. Some people want to stand up when they pray. Some people want to kneel when they pray. Some people want to some people want to pray with a priest. Some people want to pray on a rug. Like, it's different for everybody. But everybody got the same ultimate belief system. Do good unto others, and you're going to get to the heaven. That's it. It's nothing like you don't have to read no book. You don't have to read all the books to know that. Be good, do good, and you're going to go to the good side. That's it. Be good, do good, you're going to go to the good side. It's all the same message. It's all the same message. As long as you be good, do good, you ain't even got to read none of the books. You're going to go to the good side. Trust you. You ain't got to go to church. You ain't got to go to the mosque. You ain't got to go to the Catholic church. You ain't got to go see nobody. You ain't got to go see the Pope, nobody. As long as you do good, be good, I guarantee you'll probably end up on the good side.
Press gang.
Y'all subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like and follow all that shit on Twitch. If you're here on Twitch, man, we here. Oh wow, cheating the chicken crackers again.
Chicken biscuits. I'm so breaking my diet. I messed up today. But it's okay. I'll be back on it tomorrow. I will do better tomorrow.
Just saying, man. It's always the same message, man. Tap in with the gang, like, subscribe, show some love, man. Do all that cool shit, man. Presto 97 on Twitch. Press Gang on YouTube. You know how we doing.
Press gang or it don't bang, nigga. Press gang.
Press gang.
I'm talking about the holy books. I don't believe in religions which make other humans God. He said he don't believe in holy books that make others. I'm talking about the holy books. I don't believe in religions which make other humans gods. That's interesting. Which books makes other humans gods? That's an interesting topic. Which books makes other humans gods? Hinduism. Ah. Buddhism. Ah. Yes, Buddha. Yeah, Buddha was a person. Okay. Well, look, this is your perspective, right? Now, this is kind of like this is my thing. They was good people too. I can't say. I don't look. The whole thing is what you said was I'm talking about the holy books. I don't believe in religions which make other humans gods. You shouldn't believe in other religions. You should believe your beliefs first. And the core of your beliefs first. Now, you don't have to believe in the messenger or whatever their messenger is or however they practicing or however they worshiping. But the ultimate thing, the underlying message is as long as they're doing good onto good and their underlying message is to do good, they're not out here practicing hate and trying to hurt people. I don't believe in that still. But I know you're going to a good place. As long as you're practicing good. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you're gonna get to I don't feel like you're gonna get to heaven and God gonna be like, oh, Buddhist? Yeah, you was a Buddhist. You didn't believe in me. All the good shit you did in the name of Buddha, but you didn't do it for me though. You going to hell. Nah. No. I don't think if you do good with good intentions, you're going to a good place. I don't care if you're Hindu, Buddhist, you're all, listen, if we're going to keep it G, we all going to eventually find out where we're going. And we're all probably going to the same place. I mean, one or two places, right? The good side or the bad side, the way we all have defined it. If you do good with good intentions, I don't think God gonna be like, you didn't confess I was your leader. You didn't say it was me. You can't get in. But you was doing all good shit. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that. No matter what you believe in, bro. As long as you out here doing good, bro, you gonna be all right. You don't have to believe in Hindu or Buddha himself. But believe in the process of being good and doing good, you straight. As long as they believe that, they're gonna be all right. But listen, does it matter if if Buddha overall teaching was for people to do good and be peaceful, they should follow him. Cause isn't that what God wants for us to do? What up, Seven? I'm just saying. I'm not saying we should worship Buddha as a god like they do, but if God wants all of us to live peacefully, harmony, and to do good upon other people, and Buddha is telling his followers to do all this good shit, well, shit, knock yourself out. Y'all still doing what God wants you to do. I don't think God's sitting up there like, no, I'm the leader. No, bro, just do good, man. Be peaceful, man. Keep harmony on earth. However you got to do it, man. God has messengers. God has mechanism. God has a way of doing things, man. Like, feel me? Hey, I don't believe in Buddhism. I don't believe in Hinduism. I believe in doing good. As long as you're doing good, as long as whatever you believe in, if the underlying message of your sect and your religion and your belief system is to do good, no matter who you call your God, you're going to be okay. As long as you're doing good. Now, if the underlying message of your religion is to go out there and eat people and cut heads off and murder and rob and, tarnish other people's well-being and health, then you're more likely going to go to hell. I'm just saying. Like, no matter what you believe in, you're more likely going to go to hell. No matter what you believe in. You see what I'm saying? If you believe in negative energy, you're more likely gonna go to hell. If you believe in positive energy, you're more likely gonna go to heaven. And that's no matter what you read, what you believe in. I disagree with that. You can't worship other humans when God is inviting you. That nigga said you can't worship other humans when God is inviting you. Bro, God inviting you where? When is God inviting you? I'm saying you can worship whatever you want. Listen, bro. Look, that's like me saying this. I own this building. My apartment, all the apartments in this building. I own this building, right? I owns this building, right? That's like me saying I owns the building. But everybody treat the nigga on the first floor by the door, the first dude by the first door, everybody treats him like he's the manager, like he's the manager, right? But everybody treats him like this is his building. Knowing but me, I know that everybody here write their rent checks to me. At the end of the day, I'm the one. I'm the one that hold the leases. I'm the one everybody, at the end of the day, when you write your rent out, you write it to me. You feel me? So it's everybody in the building treats the guy on the first floor, though, like he's the man, though. You think that's bothering the owner of the building? Do you think that's bothering the owner of the building, bro? You bet, long as you paying your rent, long as you doing what the term of service says in this building, the rules that I set, long as you living by that, you can treat every other person in this building like they own the building. But at the end of the day, you sign I'm the one. I'm the one that signed the lease. I'm the one that let you in and let you out. Does it really matter? As long as you are, as long as everybody's in agreement to doing the right things, would it really matter? Like, what kind of perspective do you have? You have to be a vindictive God. You have to be a jealous God. You have to be an envious God. You have to be like a certain type of God to be like that. Feel wrong? Why would it feel wrong? If you're still getting your rent, if you're the one that everybody has, if you're the one that signs the lease, no, it wouldn't feel wrong. I'm still in control. You can do whatever you want, as long as I'm still in control. This my shit. At the end of the day, everybody got to come see me. You could treat whoever you want to treat, however you want to treat them. I could treat my neighbor like the Prince of England. I could treat the first floor person like their God. I could treat this person like whoever. But at the end of the day, you still have to do good. You ain't going to be out here murdering, trampling, and hurting other people. Because you still going to go to hell, no matter who you praising. And if you doing good, no matter who you out here, if you doing good on earth, I don't care if you praise a tree. If you think the tree is God, if you think your next door neighbor is God, but if you out here doing good, feeding the homeless, helping people, doing all you can to keep the earth peaceful, you going to heaven, bro. He can't take the rent. He can't take the rent. He was a man. He died. Buddha died. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, even he had to go to the maker. At the end of the day, he can't take the rent. At the end of the day, even he had to go check out. At the end of the day, even he has to check out. How can he take the rent? At the end of the day, he has to check out. Yeah, praise go to his name, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, he had to check out. Because this is not his building. Even at the end of the day, he had to check out because this ain't his building, is what I'm saying. So no matter who you treat like the owner of the building, doesn't matter. As long as you do good, you're going to end up in a good place in the hereafter. If you do bad, you're going to do bad. You're going to end up in a bad place in the hereafter. I don't care who you walking around earth praising. At the end of the day, we all have communally decided there's heaven and there's hell, right? There's a good place and there's a bad place after death, right? That's what we say. So if that's true, that means if you do good, you go to the good side. You do bad, you go to the bad side. You could play the game however you want on earth. I'm this, I'm that. I read this, I read that. I believe this is the correct book. This is the correct religion. At the end of the day, the correct thing to do is to do good for other people with good intentions and not harm other people's way of life and well-being. That's the only way you gonna get there. At the end of the day, at all books, you do charity, you look out, you be good person at the end, and it ain't nothing else you got to worry about. I don't care what you out here praising. At the end of the day, God is not that jealous. God knows his position. He's omniscient, all-knowing, all. God knows his position. I'm not about to get into a religious thing, but, I'm just talking about God and the overall God. Everybody's God. I don't know if you got 5 gods, 2 gods, 3 gods, 1 God. I only believe in 1 God, and I believe that's an overall God. So if your 5 gods, if we talking about if you believe in 5 gods, okay, I'm just talking about that in the aspect of 1 God, okay? I'm just saying, no matter what you believe in out there in the world, I'm not never going to tell you not to believe in it. But I'm going to tell you it better be based on doing good and making sure others' well-being is also, and your true intentions is good. And that's it. And you'll end up in heaven. That's the shortcut. That's Presto's shortcut to heaven. I was like, man, I got a shortcut to heaven, man. I'm just going to be good, do good, and just treat other people good no matter what they believe in. I ain't going to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to infringe on nobody's well-being. Other than that, you should be great. I promise you. And you go to whatever church on Sunday. You could go pray to Allah. You can go over there and pray to Buddha, whoever you want to pray to. And I promise you, you do good, you're going to heaven. And whichever heaven God wants for you to be at, that's the correct one for you. All right, Ambu Guy, I enjoyed the conversation, man. Appreciate the interaction, man. Great time having you, man. You didn't follow, man. Follow the channel, man. Follow the channel, Ambu Guy. I'll definitely tap in with you, man. Follow the channel, man. Definitely give me a follow, bro. Appreciate you hanging out.
Press
gang.
Yeah. Like the stream, comment on the stream, all that cool shit, man. I'm working on it. Huh? It's in there somewhere. Huh? It's in there somewhere. It's probably under one of them clothes, but I definitely know it's in there somewhere. I definitely know it's in there somewhere. I seen it. I think it's under one of them clothes in the closet. I want to say it's in there somewhere. I had a great time actually, man. Appreciate the follow, man. Real shit. Gang shit. Bang shit. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Press gang.
You hang out with the press gang, man. You got to come through with some conversation, man. When I ask you what we talked about, man, come through with the topic, man. State your opinion, man. Let me know what's going on. I'm going to talk my shit as long as you talk your shit, man. I like to hear somebody with a objective opinion of mine, man. That's my thing, man. I like to talk to people that, you know, that don't believe exactly as I believe. For me, I want to see their perspective. Definitely people want to hear other perspectives. You need it? Oh, wow. Oh, my homie about to go live. Shout out to Spliff motherfucking Mode, bro. No matter what, shout out to that nigga, bro. No matter what. I don't give a fuck no matter what. Shout out to Spliff Mode. If I gotta say it again, nigga, shout out to Spliff Mode. Like Baby said in the background. Does. Yeah. Shout out to Spliff Mode. Like Baby said in the background. Duh. Spliff
Gang.
Spliff with the press is a spliff gang, nigga.
Press gang.
Press gang or it don't bang, nigga.
All day. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Tap in. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to my guy. Spliff Mode. Let's see what's turning up, man. Oh yeah, where we at? Trying to find something, man. What's the deal, man? What we talking about, man? It's a nice stream, man. We was all religious and shit for a minute, man. What we on now, man? I'm searching, man. I'm looking it up right now. You know, I be looking. Let me see. I want to hear what they think about it.
Not right now. The nigga almost 50.
No. Does he go to fashion shows? No. Like, is he a part of Balenciaga, nigga, to make him a billionaire? No.
He lost Balenciaga.
What it is and what it ain't, man. We got the motherfucking content. All right, man. So we got T-Rail from the anti.
Bro, this shit gonna be bad. He's like, no, it's not.
Yeah, he
And
does.
then every day this shit, we like, you see now?
That's
it's
not
just been
bad
doing
to
this.
me. You talk about Anna Wintour and Vogue. When the last time you niggas picked up a Vogue magazine and bought it?
You was modeling in there.
But when the last time you niggas picked up? I wish I would.
Hey, stretch your shit.
Yeah, but when the last time you niggas picked up a Vogue magazine?
That's not what we're saying, bro. What you're saying, his main income is gone.
His main income is not gone.
Adidas, yes it is.
No, it's not. Adidas did not own Yeezy the clothes. They only own a part of the shoes. What are you talking about?
That was his biggest money maker.
Bro, listen. Let's break it down. Adidas parted ways. American Apparel parted ways. Today's STEM player parted ways.
He parted ways from Nike.
Donda Sports parted ways.
He parted ways from Nike.
He was never with Nike. He was with Adidas, dumbass.
He was with Nike.
He was with Nike?
Yeah.
Get this nigga off the show right now.
You ain't never heard no Red Octobers?
He needs some etiquette. He needs some podcast etiquette.
Wait.
He needs some podcast etiquette. Get this
So
nigga off the show.
He parted by himself?
He had Yeezys first on Nike.
Okay, but
he parted ways with Nike.
Himself or they parted ways with him?
He went and
No,
made...
he left Nike to go to Adidas.
Okay.
Because he wanted to have more creative control.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I mean, you're gonna have more creative control. I mean, when you get your contract together, because you'll learn from what you learn from Nike.
Nobody not saying that Ye ain't great. We're saying that all the companies and everything are pulling away from him right now. So for him to even, like, I can literally see Spotify, Apple Music saying they're not gonna put his shit up on there.
But who gives a fuck? If
the world do.
If measly old me can start a store on Melrose, and measly old me can go manufacture my own clothes and make them and make money, what the fuck you think he could do?
Where you get your clothes from?
China. But Measly
I
old
see
me,
what you're
if
saying.
Measly old me could go do that, he could go do that 10 times 20 over.
All right,
With
so-
the money that he has, he can build slow.
So go say what he said, and Sorella gonna be you got 30 days.
I'm not gonna go say what he
Yeah,
said
I
because
did,
what he
nigga,
said
shut
was
up.
hurtful. Nobody said that, but y'all saying he wasn't gonna make money. You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't.
No,
we
Yes, you
said
guys did.
no,
He's canceled. Look,
no,
he's not gonna make
no.
the same
we
amount of
said
money.
He
This is
won't
the
make
premise of
the
the conversation.
same
Amount of
amount
money.
of money
Everybody
because of that.
He will make the same amount of money slower, not
How?
as fast. Adidas not the biggest manufacturer in the world
It's
of
not
shoes.
just Adidas,
You feel
dickhead.
me?
We're talking about, bro, they're closing.
Bro,
It's not just Adidas.
what is it?
It's a
Skechers
lot of
kicked him out
shit.
today.
Skechers kicked them out of their headquarters
Skechers kicked him
today.
out of the headquarters
Bro,
today.
Skechers kicking out the headquarters today, you're not bad. They escorted him out.
That's-
Mr. Ye,
hey,
you
look,
gotta
hold
go.
on. That's,
No.
But
You're
that's
making
funny
a
as
great-
fuck. That's funny as fuck.
look,
but no one can
look.
sit here and tell me that this man is not. It can't.
Hey,
it's not
Skechers, y'all
capable
shoulda took the
of
deal.
making money. So this nigga right now can have a T-shirt, put it online right now, and sell out immediately.
Bro, what he said is so crazy.
And his biggest
What he
trip,
said- no, what he
American
said-
Apparel,
hold on,
the
hold
people
on.
making his shirts.
Hold on.
He doesn't
far
need
away.
American Apparel
I know.
for anything.
I get your point. What you're saying is if you
We
could
get
go
what you're
order
saying,
shirts
bro, but-
and design it yourself and put it out, he
could definitely do it right
He could
now.
But what I'm saying is what he said is so crazy and so many people are after him that they might shut down the website. It might crash. It might, all these things
It's
might happen.
always a plan B. You see how these young niggas is out here getting the Sneakos and the Nick Fuentes and all these motherfuckers getting banned off of YouTube? There's always a motherfucking plan B.
And what's
These
their
niggas are
plan B?
still on YouTube. They're using somebody else's platform and they're getting interviewed on somebody else's
And it's
platform.
gonna keep
You know what I'm
rolling.
saying?
And
They're not making money from that.
Yes, they are, dog.
They made money from
Nick Fuentes said that he got to get all his money in cryptocurrency because he's banned from bank accounts, bro.
That's ridiculous.
That's what's happening with Kanye.
And then and another point,
So you want your bank account going too?
No, but I just hate, and I
You
just
want to
hate,
go to Skechers so they tell you no?
No, but I just hate that y'all niggas be dwelling on what's going to happen to this man, and it seeming like niggas want the worst for this nigga, and it can happen to all of us.
No,
like,
you
look
just,
how these black motherfuckers is treated
your,
out here.
Your dumbass brain just formulated that.
No, it's not. So why?
Nobody said that we wanted nothing bad for Kanye. We're saying that
He
what's
wants-
happening right
Kanye
now.
wants bad for Kanye.
We're saying what's happening right now is that he's doubling down on this shit because us, we be like, nah, we ain't fucking up the money. He keep saying shit that's keep making people drop him and
but
do
it's
stuff.
not doing nothing. This is not the baby that we're talking about. This is not the baby.
What are you talking about? It's not.
And he actually made
That's a
Adidas.
big
He made Adidas $2 billion in revenue every year since he's been with Adidas. This man is a motherfucking influencer. He can come back from all of this shit. You feel
Oh,
me?
I believe he could come back.
Exactly. That's what I'm
100%,
talking about. He
but
can come back from this shit.
They're
So
definitely,
don't never
he's
say
definitely
never.
gonna have to give an apology.
It's just like, okay, you ridicule him. He's never gonna come back. He's canceled. He's canceled. He's canceled. He's
Well, I didn't
canceled.
say that.
You feel? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't say that.
He's canceled. He's canceled. He's
Who's that,
canceled.
Adam?
Like, but I'm wrong. Yeah, but I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Nigga, but I'm wrong for having my views, and my views doesn't equal a worth of
your
conversation.
your views is like when the fire is happening, you like everything's gonna be okay.
You
like
damn
nigga,
right.
the fire is nigga, put the fire out.
So what are you supposed to do? Go cry in the fucking bed?
Who said cry in
No,
the
no,
bed?
find
what's
a
the
solution
fire?
that's reasonable. What you're saying is that
You're
it's
acting like
good.
shit don't exist.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
acting like nothing is happening around here.
And
And every day that something new happens,
Bro,
we're
find
like,
a solution
T-Rail.
that's
But I'm
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm right here.
I'm looking at him, and he's looking like ain't shit happening.
Oh, it's got 400.
Happening.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
like
saying
he
he's
broke.
not, bro. That's not what nobody's saying that he's broke. What we're saying is that
You a fucking liar.
He's not broke. No, bro. Nobody's saying he's broke.
So what,
I'm
what
not
is
saying
the,
he's
what
broke.
is the point?
The
What is the
homie's-
point?
He's rich. Kanye's rich.
Okay, he's lost Balenciaga. I wouldn't even be wearing that bullshit if he didn't have them big ass boots around this motherfucker walking around here. Like girls wouldn't even be wearing that shit if Kim Kardashian would be wearing that damn purse. It's
she
all
left too.
influence. We don't know. I wouldn't even know who the fucking designer was.
They did him
if it
cold.
wasn't for Cuz. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know that nigga.
The whole family.
No,
posted
his son
Instagram
that
post.
fool.
I mean,